Hello, hello, and welcome to the 3rd of May in the year of the 2026. How are we doing? Please pile on in seats up front for the most awesome chat peanut gallery a ringleader could ask for. Opportunities up in the nosebleed section for the most awesome workers and lurkers. Let me just double check. Are we on the right microphone? Do we actually have sound? I've got my thumbs down. Oh, alright, good.
Regular nanometer.
Now the show can begin. Pile on in, please, please, please. I thank you. Come pick me. Oh, goodness, we can't. Oh, not like that. Alright, let's get to chat. Does chat work? I see. Rumble is trying to be funny. Hey, Rumble. Yeah, I know. Users, locals, it says your no ID. I get you. But I can look in my connections and it says you're connected. So but how are we doing? It's Sunday. I just as well I entitled today's show Unfinished Objects because my list of ideas for things to sew on are 500 million hours. Oh, just do what I usually do, which is say whatever I want when I feel like it. And then when I get bored, I'll move on to the next thing. Well, here we are. I have found, procured this ribbon from the Goodwill at some point and was playing, it's got wire in it. I was playing with these triangle shapes and then I thought, instead of doing, oh, actually, yeah, wouldn't it be fun to stitch a whole row of this, stitch this up in this triangle shape? And then we can apply it because you know what we haven't made for ourselves yet? Cups, collars, and our dress cap. Which we're not just gonna do the 3 triangles. Might as well do whatever the animals were. I know there's a cock in there somewhere. Oh, I'll have to look it up again. But oh, you did not introduce yourself. I am so terrible at that. I think folks should just show up and know who I am. But for those who may be new to the most adorable entertainment experience this side of 3i Atlas, we're at the one and only circus, hosted by me, the hostess with the mostest, the ringleader that leads all of the circles, Phoenix Electra. Yep, you're here with me. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I did pretend that I cleaned getting things before the show today, but like those who may have been around for a while now, we are the queen of creative chaos, and our ideas are long, tools are many, so many things. Yeah, so we have ribbon trim we can play with. I've got other ribbon to trim. We've got so much machine embroidery. This was so much fun yesterday, closing out the show, putting in the base stitches for this little skull. We started off the show yesterday with flowers and ended with skulls. Oh, let me get up. Oh, Phoenix. Screw the vase, you thought, and this is definitely not going to be for Mom. Please, this is the yes, yes. Okay, stop getting overexcited. Here I am, just like, oh no, I want to stitch on this first. Look at this, how cool it is. Oh, okay. Phoenix, what are we doing? Are we just gonna start this because it's making me overly excited with joy thinking about this? So, good thing that we did not fully outline stitch the hot. Yeah, I should remember. Phoenix, can you clip this? Is there some way that it's easy in studio? Do I need the timestamp? One thing at a time. Flowers. Go. On water soluble stabilizer. I'm gonna put the flowers in the middle so I've got as much of the stabilizer that the skull from. I'm just moving it to kind of in the center because I don't. Where's my words? Look at how that comes together. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, beautiful it is. Alright, let's tighten up the fabric because I can't. Just welcome to Sunday, where I usually sew clothes, but right now it wants to be stitched on right now, and I feel it is stitched on here. I also have cut a mock-up pair of so a spell ago quilted these two lengths of the brown with some random long felt pieces in this 1/4 inch grid pattern, which is going to be applied as detachable slide in pockets for over our knees, and then when we get there, over our elbows. But I think those ones might just stay on. But a removable knee pockets in a quilted flavor. So there's that. And then they needed. This is not. This is. Phoenix thought she knew what she was doing and then managed to fluff it up. But instead, we end up with this gaucho style pant in a length that is more reminiscent of coverall style. And then I also pulled, because they are not full length pants, wouldn't it be fun to just sew some ruffles on the bottom? Why not? I do have another pair. So this length is more appropriately cut for trousers. The construction will be up the center length, so no outside seam on the pant leg. They're cut on the fold. So in the front section, like here, is going to be the knee pocket thing. Cargo pocket, some other pockets. I pulled up the bolted fabric because in case you need more, because might as well also practice the pocket bag for our zipper pocket, in pocket, emergency concealed chicken leg pocket. So we have a zipper and thought might as well practice the pocket bag, faux pocket, whatever the pocket thing. So I pulled the whole roll of this from the back. Additionally, I pulled, well, Dove moved that one for me, the roll of black brocade from the same store that we got this roll from when they went out of business a while ago. RIP graphic stores. Alright, so many things to stitch on. I don't really want to do. No, okay. Get over the excitement. We're gonna do the art stitching later. you're sewing into things. What? What do I need? What am I doing? And then I also have, we've got mom's necklace to work on. We have upgrades for the mock-ups of the sleeved, not this top, the sleeved princess cut blouse that we did the previous stitching of 2 weeks ago. And then, where am I? Oh my god, thank you everyone who's watching me blabbers through. Ooh. Alright, and then we've got necklaces. I got ideas for little hat adornment, mainly in the hop and fut variety, because I thought those would be little and funny since the clips are little and we don't want like a giant. Come look at me, just something like unobtrusive and funny. And thought those were amusing options. Um, what the fuck am I doing? And then I've got trims we can sew. We've got this, we've got that. I've got trims for dresses. I have seen it. Just roll something and start playing with it. You've got too many ideas. So let's try that trim technique on these straight strips. Let's get the shiny foot. Just this little guy. Oh, okay. Let's polyester. This little foot with a hole in it. The trick to this one, loosen up the presser foot tension, and then, as we have learned from previous experiments and falling, this is one we've got all sorts of samples and things. These should probably go in my little book though. But this week we tried to use a filler cord. I have more of this, but of course it's not. But I do have copious amounts of this thinner one that, if I recall, was not was a bit more fiddly. But why not give it a second try? And yeah, let's just say, just let's just we're fearful. Should we try? Let's really question our life choices and attempt to solve it easily see. So I need to just barely catch this light filler cord, but also apply a little bit of tension on it, because with the presser foot being loosened, it doesn't push so hard against the feed dogs when the fabric is traveling through, so it can go a little bit easier because there's less pressure. The cord adds counter pressure, so I fight full. It just, you've got tension going backwards and easiness going forwards. Yeah. Okay. Oh, not tension, but it's true. I'm just pulling a little bit tight. A little bit of tension to a tension to the tension that the needle is indeed piercing through the filler cord, because if it does not, then it leaves gaps, which, I mean, is an adequate option, but here you can see it does not help. So I'm just going to move it over. I'm trying to position those things to the region. Hello, welcome to I raised my chair so I can look down upon the bed of the machine rather than whatever it is that I was doing. For good going, that means me. What are we working on today? Are we out in the garden? Are we doing not eating question. The main point is to see the needle just about most of the time piercing through the center, which is, oh, I'm talking to the big camera, but then you can't see me here. Is there a happy medium? Maybe this hand, right here. Where was I? Too busy working, thinking about my spring shot, and like that, but I was thinking, oh, the thicker thread makes it easier to ensure that the needle is going to pierce it. This, you just have to look more carefully. It's doable, and we're doing it, but not beginner. I feel like swearing level of I think a great choice for you. I'm not sure there's this horrible rat's nest of a disaster. Yuck. What is it? Let's inspect our bird. What is happening? Something is definitely wrong with the bobbin, with the tension somewhere, because this is a gigantic rat. And I'm suspected. The bobbin head is not in the path that it's supposed to be. It needs to be here, not hanging down, doing whatever it should have been doing. Very consistent, really good. Oh, why don't you hold on, let me just we're back. There's since we're starting over, and I have quite a bit on this roll of black. Why are you so good? Hello, Mona. Welcome, welcome. How are you? We are playing. Let's make gathered trim. Oh, wait. What have you been working on? How is your making? I hope it has been making well and things are good. I cannot complain. I do need to make sure that the watering of the garden continues on a regular scheduled basis because it may or may not be in the 80s in the next couple days. So that's the thing. Let's see. But where's this? Record because that word is just it's just too skinny for this application. What? Alright, away we go. Thank you for the record with my left hand. Okay. Do the same thing, but worry a little bit less. Okay, how's that? Let's put a little bit more talk. That looks good. Alright, I can also kind of like the contrast of the white on the black, so I can really see just how well my stitches. Oh, good, good. You were working on a quilt a few days ago. I am doing nothing today. That is completely fine. Those are the days I have to tell myself to stop planning a gajillion more projects. Or it's tidying day, where I make a mess, dreaming of more projects instead of actually doing. Because I wonder to myself sometimes, is there such a thing as a minimal maker? Or do you end up with a spot that's completely, absolutely chaotic and filled with making supplies that's separate from where you cohabitate with others, which maybe is the solution. Oh, I already checked my mic. Oh, with their tech issues. They get started and then they just like are little worms in your brain of like, is it working right this time? Do I need to stop what I'm doing so I can double check the tech? Check the tech. I think these lengths were cut on the straight of frames, so they're starting to fray a little bit, which I kind of don't hate that effect. Perfect for all utilities? Absolutely not, but as a clay specimen, not even yet. And let's try running back to 2 lanes. Why not? Oops, don't get stuck. But those fuzzies like to get caught back inside the foot. So that's maybe the edges. How swirly and fun. What a fun little tree. Maybe I'll just leave this one a single one. We've got more lengths. We can try a double one next. Maybe we should try the double from the center out rather than... Oh, oops. Busted up earlier. Yeah. The reason I thought the bobbin was messed up, but no, better to check and it be all good than to not check and rat nest and see. Yeah, so the hard part really is just hoping that you see the filler cord just so through it. I would have thought the white would have been marginally easier because there was a higher contrast, but it's so narrow that that white is just not gonna. It's not happening. All right, we have reached the end. Set you free. So here's this little trim we sewed that the shirring foot with a gathering thread, and then there they are up close. Here we can see where it didn't catch quite right, but a little folding and pressing to give it a little bit more orderly shape and fun irregular gathered trim that it doesn't, it's not, and yeah, not, if you need a orderly trim that's like perfect and uniform, just use there's a foot for that. This foot and this trim does not those results with. Oops, that's one for you. Now we can cut little samples, we can put them in our sample book. Let's try a double one, but starting, or just to try to switch, what does that look like in the center rather than to this, like we did that other example. You know what we did to improve our likelihood? I wish I had a lighter right next to me. I don't. We stuck this through the hole in the top last time. I'm gonna use a thread instead. And an idea. I'm gonna pop the foot off, draw the thread through the little hole, and then reattach the thread. And I'm gonna use this tiny little crochet hook, and then I'll move on with it a tiny thing. Right? I'm just sticking little crochet hook through, four, go through the hole. First, going towards the back. Terrific. Much easier to ensure that we place the thread because it's sitting on top. You can see it. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of tension to that filler cord, and this is nice and thick enough that, oh my god, look at that. The link's not enough. Alright, when I get to, oh my gosh. And 500 yards, please. Like the perfect chocolate curl. Okay, so let me hurry up and get to the end so I can show you. So good. It's so good. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, can you see it now? Can you see it now? I'm just trying to uncurl it, but it's. I'm just gonna have to get to the end of this length. Oh, and this is a short one because this is flubbed up from something else. So just a couple minutes, and then I'll bring you in close next week. Okay. All right. Just a adorable little ridge section with the contrasting. Oh, this is yes, please. I think we're gonna do. Oh, I love it. Oh man, what a trim that is. Wait, we should give this another fair shot and actually have the thread through the top. I think we can make the top edge one look better if we is through the center. Just, oh, when your dress needs 500 yards of trim, I'd consider doing it this way for that regular style. 10 out of 10 ease and construction. Well, See that you have the right filler cord. If that is inflated, construction quite simple. Let's try that closer to the edge. Highlight. This one wants to curl up like little chocolate rosettes. I think it's this material looks like it's chocolate colored. Oh, that was the brownies too. I was eating trees. So just made chocolate chip cookies. Just finished our. Um, I did not realize the secret was frozen butter and to use the cheese grater, the large setting on the box grater, to shred the butter to cut it in. It cut so nicely. Oops, trying to mind one end so I don't stitch through my little curl here. And completely lost track of our stitch level, but I think we're there. I wonder how much do I question my life choices, and do we want to try to do this with fun? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I think it's right here in this tub next to me. So we haven't played with making trims in a little bit, and it is the year of the trim. So two more down. I think when I was thinking 26 of like 5 different styles of trims, that might be. We still might get it. I think 26 total. We're going really. But I guess if we're gonna do this spool threads like crazy, so after I'm done using it, I do put a knot in the end to prevent it from unraveling because the threads are so slippery the way they're coiled around each other that they are like, we are not friends, we're going in a different direction, not interested, please. See, look, this is just from me cutting it. It's completely uncoiled. But it's also coiled. It's trying to fit it. We stitched I stitched it at the top. It would probably be differently nice if I had strips cut on the bias and use the painting shears. That would be cute too for any of these techniques. But I didn't cut any that way. So here we are. Alright, we tried this Spanish square. Let's do this last skinny strip. And we'll cut that one in two. We've got some more to play with. I think right next to me is I just throw some stuff at me. Let's try it with this. Who knows? You might like it. But I am again going to use this tiny crochet hook to get myself started. That worked like a treat. Just slide the hook through, touch the cord, and pull it through. Maybe this is the way to use this horrible thread. Well, we already know this is only for making trees. I have knitted and crocheted this stuff. And on furry ornamentation, if I can get behind. Okay, let's try it. Is it working? Is it working? Just trying to keep the back tail from curling back under, so I'm not particularly ensuring I'm driving down the street from nowhere back. I'm just going to try to get underneath the foot. I'll do like skip a huge section. Oh, another hook. Let's just leave that back. Unfolding everything, getting reoriented. This thread is challenging me a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm just touching the thread and that's pulling the tree, but even if that is what's causing the damage, does it matter? No, fine. And then we'll try it again. So, okay. Just taking a second to do what physical work and stuff like that. But let me see if I can uncoil and show what we've got going on here. And at this end, like this little fly fringe. Right. I think we're gonna need to try it again. Oh, how did we come done? Something like thread got underneath. Alright, well, regardless, let's start from the correct beginning figure. A position and I suspect that this would partly suffers from the same dilemma that the light does, in that it's incredibly narrow short section that the needle needs to get through. But I think we can club our way through because of the rashiness. Maybe I just need to make sure I've got extra reason. I'm gonna be very not that overly tuggy on the eyelash gunner. Give it a haircut. It had wrapped itself in a little coil. Oh, but that's how I'm I trim the thread. How does it attach itself from being in the loop to the bottom of the loop? And come here. I do like this effect. I contemplate sewing a second row on the trim. Oh, goodness. I usually had in my head for today's misadventures playing with trim, but this has turned out quite. I've enjoyed myself so far. So here's this up close. Beautiful 1/5. No, there's the trim. Okay. And there's a differently gathered section. You just see the eyelid. Oh, and here's a poor version of in the front camera. So I've got this whole little length here. Not too shabby. I think I'm going to cut this strip in down the middle so we can have two more lengths to it. No, what should we just do with it? Let's just try. Let's do something different this time. Yeah, for something completely different. We're gonna go down the middle. Let's try doing 2 rows of the body. Just making sure everything stays all lined up so it stays safe. So talk about being really on participating. Really put a mind down and been filled sometimes. I'm just trying to get a feel for each of the different filler chords. Some things play nicer, some things just play different. Alright, let's just look unquizzically at these scriptures. Oh, yeah, one. We only need one with the filler chord. The second, we'll do a couple more links of this eyelet, but let's just put a regular foot on, and we'll just sew straight on top of it. We don't necessarily need to gather the fabric more. We just need that once. We're just trying to make it more bedazzled. I think this is like the costume for a Baba Yaga. Are we turning into Baba Yaga? Is that what's happening here? I don't know. Gotta be careful invoking and evoking. It's like got this bigger, wavy, ripply. What? I'm gonna put the regular foot on, and we're gonna stitch another line of. Scratch that. We're gonna go footless. I'm gonna just put the screw back. I'm just gonna flatten stitch along the link with another length of tape. I really don't know if I really want to do this, but you know, no, we're gonna do this other stuff. Something just feels harder than I want it to be. So let's go back to making a little less challenging. Make sure that there's something missing. Just taking stock where we are at time and like home. It's damage. It's out of tempo. Oh, I'm going to deal with this rat's nest and finish. I do enjoy the tours. Other, you know, if it doesn't really look them. Enough of that. It's different. Let's see that. That's the right one, but actually, let's. Hmm. Oh, I need to change the precedent. No easy. It's just stitch a row of little loops. And after the needle, let's start in because it's really hard to say the needle. Just random threads probably pulled out from the other thread rope, but I know exactly what it's and I'm just asking to be with it. Fortunately, that didn't take me. And the thought was why is that so satisfying? Try this again. It's all touching ankles. Do it. Alright, look at 1, 2, 3, 4. With a spoke underneath it sounds good. Sorry, I thought I heard thunder, but the clouds didn't look dark enough. But I was like, what that sounds like thunder? Oh, welcome to I'm the Best Host at Showing. But you can use this doing all of the good stuff. Let's see what you do. Hopefully you don't feel like you cut. We're just going loop. And making sure we know how to count to 5. Yep. The number of rolls each loop gets. And make sure everything is stuffed underneath it. So it doesn't get stewed. Just bring it a little bit. No, you can hardly see the under. Like, nope, that's fun. That's thunder. Oh, I did see the green today. The light might get super spooky here. Or not. Let's see if I can I wonder if I'm going to give this one a little time. I'm so over that. Ooh, that was a good idea. Alright, remember, if we're gonna make little poopies, we'll just take this horrible eyelet man too. Don't call it horrible, it didn't do anything to you. But I'm gonna give the eye a little twist in the center. So there's little squeegees coming out of it. And I can just nestle that little twisty up close to the needle and so over it. Oh, that's really better. You hear that thunder? Look at that. I think this is my most favorite.
Colorful brown.
I know, it's like little chocolate turds. I got my pile of earthly chocolate, earthly delight. After eating Fruit Loops. Oh, that's true because I stepped away for a second. But yeah, the wheat biscuits, the rectangular ones. I don't know. What you doing? I don't know what you're about. One, two, three, four, five. And you get to hear me count out loud until we're done for a little bit. So hopefully I'll be done fast, or I'll move on to a different project because I see we are completely broken. But I did find out the counters, our attempts to see how the system worked. We had 3 unique chatters, so all the num diplomas count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was good to know. For art code. Come on. Here's this little length of stage. Oh, it kind of back and it's kind of fun. Oh, this is really good. Do we wanna measure our knee and try these knee pockets? And then try this little I would like to put the pockets on before I sew up the inseams while everything is flat, so that kind of needs us to have sewn the knee pockets first. We're just gonna take the tape measure to our knee and just draw a shape here. Let's see if the screen shows it. Just enough for me. You see that? Hardly, but that's okay. I'm gonna hold up my knee, grab my measuring tape. That's right, I was gonna do 6 by 6, so let's do 7 by 7. So that we've got enough for the seam elements. And yeah, let's just make it 8 by 8. We can always trim it down. Why don't we leave the bottom on a fold and then we just set up the side. No, it doesn't really matter because I kind of would like to, let's see, let's start by making some marks and four stickers. Now we can see how good I could using straight line stitching. Make this first one cut, and we'll use that as a template to cut forward. Welcome to Phoenix F. I thought you tried. There's a lot of things. Just let's see here, Phoenix. What if your brain thinking how this is supposed to get constructed? So I need the four pocket pieces. And probably we're gonna try. Alright, we'll try one with the zipper, but we'll save that one because I don't have. I didn't fold zipper pieces. But what we can try is to stitch it and then find it. Please. Open, get, and get. Let's see what we're doing. We're preparing for when we're ready for those pieces. All the amount of time we spent quilting just to go and cutting it up, but that's why we did it. We did all this work for this part now, for the next part next. Wow, this is really not really square. Thank you, all you quilters and others. All you perfect cutters, Phoenix. You've got rulers, you've got templates. Why didn't you just use something manipulator cutter? Yeah, you could've. You didn't. I still have a big trapezoidal square. Alright, let's cut two more. We got four and two left. Oh, right, because we also needed some for the reinforced seat section. Because we grabbed line sketchbook so we can flip through how they remember where we wanted our reference images, sketches. Let's see what we wanted to. And we'll artist for what we needed in the cargo pocket. And in the accompanying upper body garment where Allie insists that we have for a 40 line place. crying in Eve. Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome, Glitch. How are you today? We're just all over the place today. Oh, I got yelled at. You don't have enough blush on. Oh, you ruined it. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, it's a little hard to understand you, but you are getting the idea. Okay. Is it because my volume? Let's check. Is it? Everyone? No, it's me. I am all over the place today. We're selling pockets for pants. Alright, I should get my reference sketch so I can pretend that I can share what craziness is happening. Phoenix, where did you leave your sketchbook? It doesn't matter. I got I got paper. I got pen. We'll just draw it again. So here is the waistband of my pants. One pant leg, two pants legs. We're sewing only one seam, and that is going to be on the inside. Oh, I can understand. We're sewing pockets for pants. Yes. Hello, Allie. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Just in time for our miss our craziness for the cargo pants pockets and shenanigans. Yep. So this fabric is going to go in a square over the knee so that there is a reinforced quilted knee pocket. And if somebody thought or might needed to, they could slide something a little bit more firm inside your knee pocket. So we're gonna have two knee pockets. We're gonna try one version that is fixed and with flat bias binding to reinforce everything. The other version is going to be a wraparound detachable zipper, with just in case you want to take off your knee pocket. A pocket for snacks. There is so many pockets for snacks in this, which is why more. I brought up the rules so we could play like the pocket and pocket. I just didn't cut that much because I vomited lots of trim practice. There's so much, but we spent so much time working on this part of it. So I was like, hey, this is not very well filled. So it's a good thing this is just our practice version. Exactly, Allie. A pocket for gummy candies also as knee pads. Brilliant. Exactly. Yep. We just don't want like the gusher, none of the filled jellies because the last thing you want is your knee to be goop like gelatinous goopy bullet jelly because our knee pockets from the Blammo Ultima cargo pants are filled with berry jelly, ballistics bear jelly. No, that's Ultimax. Bearlistic. We're not. Yeah, so we're gonna try to stitch up. Well, we are gonna stitch up the fixed knee, and we might dig around for some bias binding because I do have cut a pair of pants that we can then apply one to. And then, but first, let's cut out a third pocket. All right. The cargo pants. fit for the zombie apocalypse, or so that we have all of the cat snacks for when the 3 alien police cats come down. Ah, Goop brings ants. We don't need those. No, we do not. We just want the gummy bears to be perfectly mushed together so that they are like a frozen jelly knee pad. Or if you hurt yourself, then maybe you need to slide in your ice block into your knee pad, but you gotta keep walking. Pants with built-in knee ice block holders, feet holders, gummy bear holders, whatever you might want to hold and uh, crawl and kneel over. Exactly. We do not need ants in our pants. No. No, we do not. This is the attractive version because my cutting off this fabric, oh, horrible. This is called mock-up. We need to be good. It's not that my sewing was completely off. It's just my cutting of the pockets now. Alright, let's quasi square this one up. See? All these quilter people have those electric cutter zoopy things. I see. Cutting things like this, if I was, yeah, I get it. 4 pocket pieces. Going to sew one pocket bag together, because this is the one that will get the bound outside seam treatment onto the pair of the pants. Can you grab the grab with the zippers for me? It's on the, it's over here on the top. If you just kind of like want to fall off into your head. Yeah, that one. Thank you, dear. Alright, let's use contrasting thread, and we're just going to use the white that's already on here. Thank you. I know. And it's so funny that it, yes, my bag of biohazardous zippers, because even my zippers are sterile for the apocalypse. Or that wasn't the joke I was going for. We'll see. I'm sure we've got a detachable zipper. The fun part will be, do we have one that's the right length? We shall find out. Oh, 2 rows. I'm so fast. I was shown a news denim pocket. Oh, okay. Allie. I was shown a new denim pocket sewing machine today. 2 rows. I'm so fast. So it had, was it a twin needle machine? Or, oh, super precise with this huge presser foot to keep the pocket in place. Yeah, if only I had a 1 million square foot warehouse space for all of my creative chaos. That reminds me, we will reinforce the park. Oh, how things are going. Oh, shifty, shifty. God, that sounds spectacular. That, oh, somebody's got a white treadle for $30 and a, but I don't know, either the drawer pulls are no longer there or that machine is doing so much rust that they turned rust colored and you can't see them. Yes, a twin needle. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, how, but a twin needle makes so much sense. Oh, we should get out our more modern machine and just check, because I think I have a twin needle and a machine that will do it. I'm just gonna trim this so that I think it matches a little better. I'm going to put my eyebrows next to them. Oh, this is trying to figure out from the white on white which is the seam line I just sewed and which is one of the quilting wraps. That was a good time. But I think I will clip the corners because they're good sews. Even I'm gonna no, because my thought was we're just gonna bias bind the pocket and then attach them on the just inside the bias binding. Let me grab one so we can try this. Oh, Ellie, he also has a sewing machine in his collection that took you by surprise. A console labeled Fingers 3115. Never knew. Console of its start as fingers. Oh, that's funny. Right, when you start looking, all the brands that somehow got gobbled up by Finger, but didn't had originally been an autonomous sewing machine company. Oh, we are just making them turned, kind of turned back. Let me see if we got enough of this random purple. Oh, now I'm gonna wish that I'd bound the top. Alright, we'll know for the next time. If we're gonna do a top detail, we should do that before we stitch the pockets together, because trying to do something. But this is just our practice here. We're not taking this apart to do this one definite thing. Just gonna use this little on code. It was close, and there's not a whole bunch of it. Sounded good. Then we'll don't pull through the bag of zippers and see if we can find one the appropriate length. So we'll sew one half of the separating zipper onto what will become the back side of the pocket, and the other one will be applied onto the hand so that we can try a detachable gummy bear pocket, because sometimes you don't need your whole pant, but you do need your gummy bear pocket. So why not make it detachable? Oh, Ellie, a practice pocket can also be a practice seam ripping. Yes, mm, you're right. I would rather have. Yes. And here we unpick the pocket, but I can finish the top edges nicely. It will make for a better practice pocket. It is why we practice. Yes, because we practice so that it is right all the time, not so that it is passable once. This is true, true, true. I'm just trying to. Alright, here's. I'll just use this to now that I know which needs to be the top. I'll just say that right quick. And then I've got that where I can match it right. and rematch the corners that I had just now clipped. Let's get tucked in and so ready for this. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, is it coffee and peanut time? Coffee and peanut. Where's that water? Oh, maybe it is. Even if it's just me, I think I need my Terska computer. These are not getting any fresher in my drawer. I'm just gonna flip it, restitch it, top of pocket designated, restitch the pocket, grab more bias binding because I think I will probably not have enough. But well, I'm just opening this up and giving it a really good little tug there. Alright, now folding it back over. Oh yeah, because we'll do our traditional that I like. We'll stitch the top edge down nicely, and then we'll do the bottom edge. Could you have chosen matching thread, top thread and bottom thread? Yes. Did I? No. Do I care? Also no. I do like the idea of stashing jelly gummy bears though, because gummy bears are probably really, do we need to do the experiment that it is bags of jelly beans in the knee pockets, and then we go here crawl around and do physical activities and see how the gummy bear knee pockets work. It does kind of set itself up for that being a no at the top of the pocket. Oh, nicely bound and finished. No raw top pocket piece. Just copious amounts of untrimmed thread. I'll tidy them up. Now I remember that my tension is off. And pay better attention to what to do. My brain was thinking something. 1 minute left at station. I think I'm thinking. No, I so didn't even want to leave the house. There was this rush throughout it. Looks like they might have had some fun stuff, and today was supposed to be 50% off. I could have left the house way early because we were only open till 1 o'clock. And, I just want to use my stash and oh, I will pull that black brocade. I'm just trying to figure out these curtains? Do we add some flounces and a van to our awesome black brocade quarter panels? I just don't go with the curtain arrangement anymore. When I get up again, I'll go grab that roll because I know some of you have not. Don't know which fabric I'm talking about. Some of you are like, oh, we forgot that within this stitch. I think that's alright. I think sometimes I forget within this stitch. Alright, 2 perfectly finished top pocket pieces. Let's resew these together so I remember which. Then let's finish the top with those other 2 panels. Then we'll pull, and we'll try to pick out a zipper. Yeah, this is better. I want fried chicken, collard greens, and eggs, and mashed potatoes. Yeah, just in case anybody was wondering. Sounds really good. I don't remember the last time I've eaten collard greens, but I just really want collard greens and fried chicken. Just gonna have to keep dreaming because that's not happening. Good idea. I got the pocket tops all stitched nicely. We're restitching this pocket back together. Ooh, that one got a real chunky section. Oh, right, because you know what I'm going to do is we're just going to sew half of the, oh, what we're going to do now, we're going to take the pants, we're going to sew this pocket onto the pants, and then, once it's attached, then we're going to bind over it to hide all those bajillion, 5 million layers of fabric together. Ooh, let me just retrieve that piece. Thank you. Alright, we're going to retrim the corners to the new specifications. Let's grab the pants so that we can get one. Looks better. I have never had collard greens. I guess it happens. Of all the things. That, I don't know why that strikes me as the weirdest, but I guess not. They are very quite regional. Alright. Here's the pant section. There's the outside on the fold, and then where the inside seam is going to be that I'm going to put the single seam in. Looks better. Oh, right. I guess, yeah, it happens. Right, I guess I should stand up and pretend that I kind of know where the knee pocket is supposed to be. Okay. So the center needs to something like there. Side seam and seam front. Yeah, I don't think they may not grow in Canada, but you guys grow like kale and chard. It's just another. I'm trying to think if it's got another name, but I don't. I can't think of collard greens being going under a different nomenclature. For right now, let's just pin this pocket in place. Then I can pin the whole pant leg together and try it on and make sure that they're in the right location before I take the time to sew the whole thing on. But there's one pant leg with a knee pocket. That feels really like, nope, it's just because I'm short and my legs are not that long. But again, I'm changing my mind. We're not going to do a reinforced stitching. We're just going to do a quick, dirty stitch around so that I don't lose the pins. But likelihood that this is not the permanent placement, quite likely, but this way I won't stab myself when I go to try them. I'm just not going to backstitch. And if anything, if it does turn out that it's the right spot, then I'll just add the bias tape finishing, and I'm going to call it good. So, don't turn it. I feel like it's my knee, and then we're right at like the floor of the pants. Painful. If I did not use any paper towel, I just took some measurement. And actually, what I used was that flexible curve to like measure around some curves, and I laid that on the fabric and just cut around it with even some for a seam allowance. That seems like a reasonable way to tackle this. And here we have one freshly freed gummy bear knee pocket. You could fit like a whole 2 pound. Oh my god, you could fit like one of those 5 pound jelly beans in here, I think. And here it is, differently in 50. So what perfect pair of cargo pants doesn't need a gummy bear pocket? No reinforced pockets. Great. Now the freaking zombies look at the gummies. It will reinforce it. Because once I tack the whole pant leg together, if it's in the right spot, then I'm going to bind it down. It will be. I just didn't want to pin myself when I was trying the pants on with the pocket. It's yelling at me for practicing, yelling at me for practicing. Oh, but oh, that's fun because we've got a pocket and then a pocket. Oh, we've got all sorts of layers. We've got the secret pocket, then the reinforced, the double quilted lined pocket, and then the whole thing will get reinforced. There is one pant leg. What I should do really quick, because wouldn't that be funny, and I know I would probably do that, would be to put the zipper pocket on the back side of the pant leg. Okay, alright, we don't need gummy an ankle pocket. No, we're gonna put button loops there so we can cinch the bottom of the pants in case we need to stuff them into our boots. I need to find. Alright, first things first. Let's find the top of the ones that are to be the zippered iteration. Pretend that I did cut these to be squares together. We'll designate you the top edge. Um, we'll dig through the bag. I buy it as a bag of zippers. Now, when we go into the studio, I have a block of like magnesium salt, anti-Tom sweat chalk, and it also happens to be in a biocarbon bag because it's on brand. And folks thought that I was being literal about the salts being biocarbon. I didn't even realize that they were being serious. I was just like, no, that's just the bag I. Don't you have random biohazard bags just hanging around? Just put shit in my food. Oh, I know, it really is just me most of the time, but I pretend that I'm not the only one who's silly things like maybe the yeah, because I like the idea of just having the inseam to stitch up so we can lay the fronts and the backs all nice and flat rather than a two-piece parent with the front and the back piece because who needs that? I mean, you'll already have to basically stitch the outside seam together to make a nice cap for this. So why sew more sleeves than you have to sometimes? I think I'm just a fan of that clean outer seam or non-existent outer seam. All right, one more pocket top done. I guess I don't really need this. So no, it does need to be finished, even if nobody sees it, because it leaves a rut out. I might get out of sewing this pocket top piece. If that makes no sense. Even if you don't see it, it needs to get done. So here I am. Finishing. Yeah, so funny. People don't know how to do the values that people find on Craigslist to sewing machines. $300 treadle, $230. Everything in between. I thought I had a zipper right there. I know there's some way that you can cut a longer zipper to shorten it and just refasten the ends, but I don't think that's possible. I haven't moved up into the world of having bulk zipper hardware. Not a supply I'm prepared for in the zombie apocalypse. Hello, Jess! Welcome, welcome! I hope you are so spectacular this Sunday. We're just potpourriing around to 5 million different projects. Whatever the fancy strikes me, I've been stitching, and here we are, sewing our gummy bear and knee pocket for our cargo pants for the zombie apocalypse game. Alright, now we got mostly finished edges. Time to pull a zipper because I only need to sew half of the zipper to one half of the pocket, and I think I might enjoy the experience of sewing that on before I make the whole pocket. Is this gonna work? Like, just throw in the bag of zippers. Right here. Ah, Jess, you just finished cleaning and now time to sew and hang out. Perfect. I'm separating zippers. No, could do a longer zipper and a shorter zipper, but it really would make more sense if it was just one zipper. Oh no, oh yeah, we did use our brains yesterday. We used our brains and made a dual use pocket, gummies for snacking, and meat pads. Exactly. Did somebody share with you a 5 pound gummy bear? Did you not know what to do with it? Well, with Blamo's Zombie Apocalypse pants, your knee pocket not only offers you a place to slide something to protect your knees, it might you in case you get hungry, you can just rip off an ear and start chawing on your knee pad pockets. For the items for the zombie apocalypse you did not know you needed, but now you can't live without. Don't go to Blamo's website. I don't know if I have a zipper. We have zippers. I just need it to be a separating one. I should probably get some end pulls. This whole bag of zippers. I guess they're good for like handbags and stuff, but I love how the zipper is on like upside down, so you've got the flush end on the outside so it runs smooth. Yes, Allie, a great snack plus might save your life. New from Blamo. Yup. Go pretend to find the website that doesn't exist for your ultimate zombie apocalypse here today, tomorrow, and never. This is alright. There's only one way to know. Those are definite no-nos. They're too little. Are you a separating zipper? Are you a separating zipper? Military, yes. I got a goodly amount of the military grade zippers. They were, did I get these 50% off? Yeah, I got more. We used a whole bunch in our zipper dress, but we can always hack the zipper dress if we need new zippers. Yeah, it And we've used a whole bunch in our zipper dress. Here's a separating zipper. I like this color scheme. I like that you're metal. My fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Are we just gonna find a way to fluff the zipper in there because it's only 2 inches too long? Alright, I think I'm putting that zipper around my neck. I think, oh, we spent so much time sewing zippers. Hey Loki, yeah, I know you're kind of like, what the fluff, lady, what the fluff. Thought I was gonna come up here and you were gonna give me snack and I was gonna have this beautiful spot to lay on. Um, would you like to be the king of my zipper hoard? I, I think it would be really funny, zipper hoarder. And I carefully start putting zippers back in the bag. Oh, Loki, Loki, Loki. What's up, big boy? You think it's snack time? Do you think? Hey, fluffy kitty. Ellie says hello, Loki. Hello, Loki. Oh, here's all the stuff. We are listening to. No, that one's a little bit shorter. No, the I'll take it. Loki, everyone's saying hello to you. Alright, I will go through this zipper pile faster so that we can get to everybody's favorite time, Loki's most favorite time. Snacks. It's all he really wants is snacks. Okay, I should just move to the bag the ones, these black ones that I know are definitely not the right size. I mean, I'm not the. Somebody has. I can't be the only one who just, when they have random bags of like 100 zips, that's the good Lord. Just like, yes, I need 100 zippers. Well, I think this. I'm just gonna call it back into your hidey hole zippers. Thank you for your opportunity and to be considered. Ooh, you're too short. I like the looks of you. I like the cut of your jib, kid. Okay, would you like some snacks now that I've cleared off the... Come on, honey. Loki, come here. Oh, did I... Here, you take a seat for a second. I have... Oh, Elle, you've got a bag of reclaimed zippers, but not that many. Oh, it's the thrift store. And I take that back. It is thrift shopping, but some of those zippers are ones that my grandma reclaimed. So yeah, some of those zippers have been reclaimed since like the 60s, if not earlier. You think we have a moment to? All right, let me go grab the snack sack, or I'm gonna have a in first section. Mm, there's gonna be a meow task with me. Wait, go to your mark. 3. Calling cat to ring 3. Loki! Loki! You're due on set! Here, come here. Stop stealing the spotlight, you fatso. You can't be Loki! Loki, you got the best hugs. Loki said good hugs. Yeah. Ow! Loki, it's in your fur. Dude, they can't be Loki. You are. Oh, don't drill, but I guess we'll check out the waterproofness from the cat drill. Alright, one more. Ow! Alright. Okay. No. No. Did you touch anything? No. Where? Hey, can you? Let's sew this zipper down to one half of this pocket, please. I'm gonna start sewing a little bit farther in because it's here too long, so I'm just gonna like fold it over a little bit. Maybe I should start pinning from the end where I need it to end. Yeah, so I'll just use this like it's missing one of these little details, but it was definitely a snack attack, 100%. I got attacked, so the cat could have snack. I am putting some things in this. Probably my choice is better, especially trying to figure out going around this curve. Alright, this is gonna be fun. I may be questioning our choices a little bit, but it wouldn't be our show unless I was. Allie, would it be removable if you fold it over like that? Will it be removable? If I sew the other half of the, I was thinking I'm gonna sew the other half of the zipper onto the pants. So I can, well, there's only one way to, let me pin it, then we'll see if the zipper still works. And if the zipper doesn't work, then we'll troubleshoot from there. Yes, we are, this is one here. Let's get the other pocket, the other pant legs. And this is this. This is gonna be the other pocket, and should put somewhere like this pocket. I'm just gonna pin. Then we'll try to. Then we'll go through, pin the zipper on, and then try to unzip it. This is what I'm thinking. Because then we'll sew the other thinking once we get half of the zipper stitched to the pocket portion, sew the other pocket piece onto it, and then we'll sort out the other half of the zipper. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know. In my head, it made sense. I guess the real question is going to be: is the zipper going to want to unzip around the curve like this? Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think this is going to work. Look at this. The zipper links it around the curves. I don't know how this isn't going to work in my head. Just making sure I'm only putting one piece together. All right. One. Oh, Ellie holds mouse the air. One does not snack off one's knees elegantly. That. What would the zombies think of us? That one has no brain. No, no brain. So here's the pocket, the base of the knee pocket with the zippered iteration. I think we're gonna have to see because I don't think I have that many zippers. This pocket length. Alright, let's see here. And here we are up close. One detachable gummy bear knee pocket. Now, you are butt pinned in. But do you unzip? And, okay. So far we're unzipping. We are failing at unzipping because we're pinned in there on the knee. Okay. I know. Who never asked for gummy bear knee pocket, detachable knee pocket pants? I don't know, but Bueno tries to make sure that they're ready for all of your zombie apocalypse needs. More importantly, the ones you didn't even know to think that you need. We make problems so that we can sell you solutions. Lamos war gamed it all before. In our high-tech research and development facilities, we see how hard-wearing and how long-lasting. Oh my god, Ellie, I think. Hey! And the pocket detached. I think. Yes. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Wood. Yes. Yes. Two short zippers at the side would also work. And then we could just reinforce the bottom of the pocket because it would be, and then we could get the added two-way benefit of having one of the zippers open from top to bottom and the other one from bottom to top so that they're off-centered, so that, or off. Let's try that. I know, because now that I've like got this one, I'm like, I kind of don't want to use this long one. It completely works. What would I enjoy? Well, we haven't sewn anything. Let me unpin and consult the bag of zips again. I think for the ease and practicality of the sewing, two short zips is going to improve my sewing pleasure. So that might be the right answer. This will work, but I can see how I don't love it as much. Exactly. Brilliant. We could undo one. The zombies think we have no brains and move on. And then snack time. In peace. We exactly. We will survive the zombie apocalypse. This is why we're doing this troubleshooting and big brained thinking research and development now. Because you don't eat cookie dough. It's called quality control and quality assurance. Here at Circus, we will wordsmith our way out of anything. Because if you say enough words in interesting combinations, we might just stop to go, hmm. All right, let's go back to the third two little bits. Where did I put that? Oh, those are not separating zippers though. Um, cheers. But don't separate either. I thought there was some gray separators in here. I know there's probably somebody who's looking at my bag and like just terrified that it's all the craziest. I don't mind these. I might need to get. No, Phoenix, you don't need more things. You need to not be a selfish seamstress and share your awesomeness with others is what you need. Separator? No. I don't really want to have to completely dump out this bag again. No, but I bet these brown ones are the perfect length, but they don't have closures on the other end. Are they completely, if I had to do that every time, mm, mm, I don't know about that. Alright, I think I'm just gonna pin that one on for now because I really want to sew this zipper section before I sew the whole pocket together because the bulk will be less well during the zipper installation. Mm. Okay, stop thinking about me. That's not very exciting. I could try to stitch, but no, because I haven't finished the rest of the cargo pockets yet. I don't have the. Alright, that might be a little bit more flopping about on this piece pocket, but then I might need to jump to a different project because I have to sort out the rest of the pocket. So I'm not ready for that yet. That means what you started with. I'm just gonna try this one. I'm just gonna try it this way. I'm not gonna lose anything by trying. I'm gonna switch to the zipper foot. Let's just do it. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, Ailey, they used to sell a set that you could make the length of the zipper you wanted and have the end loose. Coat style and all metal, the good old days. Yeah, I think I see where you can get rolls of zipper tape and the corresponding hardware. I just I just haven't found a good deal or found it at the thrift store so I could afford myself some because I haven't wanted to buy a brand new roll. I'm waiting for the secondhand version to just fall into my lap. Let's try this purple one. These pockets are a lot of fun, and I'm really curious about this style. Mm-hmm. We can always do more pocket mock-ups. Pockmark. That sounds like an odd infectious disease. We're not here for infectious diseases today. I guess it is just as well that this section doesn't have a lot of inner filling material in it, so it's nice and oops, Phoenix, we need to watch where you're sewing. I'm gonna double sew each sides of this zipper. Um, there might have been some questionable stitch placement. Yeah, I'm not ready to fully move into the misadventures that is dad's making and all the extra stuff. Get a little bit closer. But all the options of zipper hardware and all the fun colors of zipper pulls, this is a little bit floppy at the tip. Do you know what? In a stressful situation, probably better to have a little bit left at the tab so I can see it. Because I'm in a big hurry to reattach my pocket. Rather than have it be like all too close and fiddly. Before I go and reinforce it, let me just back stitch it, see how I'd like it attached. Then I can always sew it again once the other half is attached, rather than just doing everything all goody-goody and then find out that I didn't like it that way. Alright, so extra long detachable zipper applied to back half of pocket. Now, other one here. So it needs to go off this one. And we're like here, because then we'll sew the corresponding section onto it. Pant leg. That's kind of neat. Let's get a pin to just hold this down. I'm gonna stitch the zipper in place, and we can feel like baste our way through these pants to just try them on. Make sure we don't need to move any of these knee pockets. I'm not gonna sew like the most reinforced stitches right now. Yeah, because then I can take the other pocket half and sew it on top so it catches the zipper in between and the zipper will be sandwiched in between the pocket. It'll be good. I'll like it. I'll really like it. I'm just easing it around that corner here. I actually need to readjust the pressure foot thing. Quality and speed. Alright, I almost come around. Just driving around the corners. Trying to make sure that I smooth the zipper kind of flattish so I don't hit myself when I'm trying to zip it around fiddly corners. Yes, it sounds good. Alright, one detachable zipper cargo pocket. Yeah, put together. So I don't love that I've got this like huge 3-inch flappy bit of the zipper, but what happens when you shop your stash and refuse to buy things for, oh, but it works. Oh, is that not a detachable zipper? Pocket bag removed, zipped nicely. How does it attach? A fascinating experience. Are we having a fascinating experience? Look at that. Let's sew the top pocket bag down. I'm gonna unzip it and sew it just half. This proof of concept. Proof of concept. Alright, you start saving your shekels for these zombie apocalypse gummy bear knee pad pocket. Oh, put the other half of the pocket too. It was just me. Go. We'll set that half aside while that piece comes to its senses. Let's grab some bias binding to decorate this pocket. No, I'm gonna stitch the inseams together so we can pretend to try these pants on. Exactly, Allie. Military grade, safety first, snacking, pockets, pockets for snacking second. Safety proof first, snacking proof just for your bonus, just what you need on your for your long range patrols. There's nothing like being out in the middle of the woods all by your lonesome and thinking to yourself, boy, I wish my knee pad pockets had gummy bears in them. Well, boys and girls, here for the needs you didn't think you wanted and definitely didn't think you needed. Are we gonna do French skis? Are we gonna do? Does it matter right now? Right now we're just going for fit. Of course, we're gonna do decorative reinforced inseams on the outside. Let's just stitch the inseams from that side. Oh, let's change our present feet back to the original. Oh man, oh man. I had so much fun playing with those trims earlier. I think the key to that sharing foot or different experiences and joys with the sharing foot were putting the filler cord in the hole of through the sharing foot, that little circle. So many fun trims. We're gonna have so much fun playing with that. Oh, Allie, Blamo has you covered in both matters. Exactly. Blamo's got the best snacks, the best pockets. We take the time to eat all of the brains and storm all of your possible adventures and misadventures. We think of all the problems so we can create all of the solutions for you to consider purchasing from Blamo, the very best, simply the best in zombie apocalypse here. Oh, just all this talk about snacking and you're hungry. Me too. I'm so hungry. Oh, actually, well, here, this will be another. If you're not hungry before, this next question might have you slightly salivating. Leftover pizza, cold for breakfast, heated up for breakfast. Who leaves leftover pizza? Choice A, B, or C. Your leftover pizza, is it A, cold for breakfast the next day, B, heated for breakfast the next day, or C, who has leftover pizza? Beef jerky. Oh yes, please. You're trying to kick your sugar habit. Then we'll stop talking about. It could be a beef jerky pocket, or I've heard because it's a little bit more moist. Though I've not tried it. My dad didn't like it. It could be a biltong pocket. Beef jerky biltong. Oh my God, salmon jerky because it's all like a big. Maybe it needs to be a salmon jerky pocket. We can be diabetes friendly. They're sugar free, zero sugar diabetes friendly gummy bears. They're not the full sugar version around here. Even if I have to go be making with the sugar alcohols, heated up in the toaster. Ooh. All right. Do I? Sure, we embarrassed ourselves enough, and I got on almost awesome Goldilocks. Yeah. Let's put a leg in it. You know, that knee pocket is indeed over my knee. The problem is, what's the problem? I think I could have made the pants a little bit. Oh no, Ellie, the toaster doesn't work. Well, your brother and I tried that as a kid and ruined the toaster. Oh, I had never heard of that. Thought about putting beef jerky in the toaster oven. The pants are not to the floor, but if I add, once they have the little um nippers thing at the bottom so that they're not like gaucho when they're fitted, the funny part is going to be the pocket is very stiff. Here's all the goodies we started our show with. We played Trim Shop. You we used a filler cord with the sharing foot and tugged. Oh, it's so good. Oh, no, you tried to heat leftover pizza in the toaster. Okay, yes. And now I understand. You were answering the question, and I just had like dunce written all over my forehead. No, pizza, leftover pizza, heated up in the toaster oven. Okay. Thank you for helping me out there, because that, yeah, I really fluffed that one up. Yeah, it'd have to be like the pizza pocket, hot pocket things that were all fully enclosed, but yeah, trying to put pizza with all the toppings in into the toaster. Yeah, it's gonna start a fire. Toaster oven where at least it's flat. That makes more sense. Yeah, with a nice 2-inch cuff to help nip the pads in so there's not super wide. These are not bad. They're a little low in the crotch, but I think for ease of movability, that okay, that part's gonna be fine. However, I don't want to completely sew these up yet because I'd like to add the cargo pocket while they're still flat. So now that we'll just leave that for later, and then oh, it is YouTube chat lag. It happens. Your fault for not taking his in that into consideration. That no, it's not your fault. Also, sometimes if I'm looking at the under the machine, I'm not. It takes me a second to catch up to chat, and the delay that is when I say something, it gets to your infowebs, the clickety clacking, the getting back to me. And then, if that version wasn't, I showed these earlier. I cut a pair that this is gonna be like secret pants coveralls with ruffles on the bottom. I guess I should cut the ruffle. 7 inches enough for the roll times. Hello, how are you today, Mr. Software Cook? Yeah, that is you. I learned our experiment yesterday. All the different num de plums. The chat counted 3. So num de plums do not count. Reinforced zombie apocalypse proof cargo pant pocket. Spectacular. And the zippered version. That is also so much fun. Hmm? Oh yeah. No? There's a zipper and then I lost the pocket. Oh, that's right, because there's the zipper and I lost the pocket. Today I'm just losing my head. Oh, alter egos don't work. No, they don't. But at least we learned. We tried. I did this application process just to see, just because I was curious of what happens on the backside. But yeah, 2 layers. You can fit your heart your soft jelly bean. No, you can fit your gummy bear layer, then your firmer mealy stuff. Okay, let me undo this seam and then add the bias binding. Because these pockets are in the right length. And as soon as I find the other pocket we can sew that one to the zippered one. So we've got a detachable zipper pocket, knee pocket, and a fixed knee pocket. These are going to be the craziest things. Everything, all your zombie apocalypse needs, all in one spot. We'll have a pocket for your IFAC, which is your individual first aid kit. We'll have an Altoids tin filled with some caliber with jelly beans. Jelly beans. Oh, Ellie, covert brainless feature to prevent zombies from eating us too. Exactly. Because with the zipper pocket, we can throw with the detachable zipper pocket, we can unhook it and then throw it to them so that they'll have something to gnaw on while we are escaping. Okay, different project, different project. There's the pocket I was looking for. There's the other pant leg. So on the other pant leg, it's got a zipper that we can detach. And somewhere that I'm sitting on close by is the other top of the zipper. So let's make this make this pocket hole this way. Okay. Let's go just off because I am going to want to add something to finish this scene with, but I'm going to have to think about how to do it. Oh no, you might leap after the snacks, right? And just in case I need to just outrun Allie or someone else, I'll just throw the snack sack behind me so you get distracted and I can run away. That's not the foot I needed. What are you up to, Loki love? Did you go outside or are you just... I already gave you snacks, dude. You're just trying to distract me. Right, you only have to be faster than the person behind you. So if I throw the snack sack and you get distracted, I didn't really do it in malice, okay? No. Oh, brainless. You are still, even, yes, Allie, you are still safe. By the luck of all that is sewing, stitched somehow. Oh, Suffolk, I hope you guys are doing well today. You are being a lazy boy today. It happened. It happened. Not everybody wakes up and they're like, I need to figure out how to be more durable, start some laundry, eat some food, send Dove out to the garden, and all that jazz. I just got too many things I want to sew. I got like 5,000,000 lifetimes of hours worth of projects I could be sewing on, and the really disappointment is I can't sew all the time. I feel a little bit. I guess that this inner pocket could have been a little bit smaller. Probably just do a little nip and tuck in there. I'm not sure. Oh, it would have added a lot of bulk, but I wonder, you know what, I think that this top pocket You need to bind the whole thing and then apply it to the zipper because the thought of trying to bind it after we stitched it to the other half with the zipper, I don't think I'm going to enjoy that. So let's not. What I'm going to do is see if I need to make it a little bit. Just going to trim it a little bit smaller so that it fits this pocket, but it fits better. Oh, you woke up and ate something? If that's all that gets done, that's okay. It happens. There's nothing wrong with those days. Some days that's what the clown doctor ordered. Just have a snack and just catch up and recuperate. There's always time for running around like crazy. I'm just making this top pocket. Now it'll fit better over the zipper. Alright, we're gonna bind it. Let's grab. Let's use this red. Remember to hydrate. Oh, yeah. Bubbly water, regular water, coffee, tea. Exactly. Hydration is important. Just don't overhydrate and make sure you've got enough electrolytes or whatever it is you be needing. Oh, these are going to be our high vis pockets. We're going to show that have the red show on the top like we did on the others. Okay, we're do this. So we're going to start here, and I'm going to change my feet back. Go indecisive. I just can't make up my mind today. I want to work on all of the things, forgetting I only have two hands and can't sew all with all of them, all the things all at once. I'm glad we have gotten back to our cargo plans though, because some of these projects we've been planning and teasing since really the beginning of the year. So here we are, making a little progress. I haven't forgot about these projects. Okay. And away, so switch on the next switch. Oh yeah, you're distracting me. My brain's trying to think about what to eat again next. Oh, dinner's ready. Dinner's made. You are back, fat and happy now. Yeah, I keep talking about food, trying to think about what I'm gonna eat next, and I don't know. But man, oh man, I'm gonna have to make sure I don't go caveman style on the freezer and fridge as soon as I hit the end show button. That time. Oh, your new sewing space looks so fun, Jess. Things look like they've been shifting. I hope everything is good and exciting, and all your new walls to try to figure out where your best angles are. Food is always good stuff. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Very rarely is food bad. Or, I mean, people can make bad food, but ooh, good. Very much so. I was thinking about, we were talking about 3D printed foods and stuff. I I wonder some of these like hyper obsessive computer I see who wants the 3D printed meat. The same person who finds that having something besides being forced to get up and have something besides Pepsi and maybe a Celsius and eating is a chore. It's those people who want these things, and I just don't get it. I don't hate the act of eating that much, but I would want it in a pill or printed. Don't print or pill my food, please. Alright, now it's getting unstitched. Don't unpick it. Are these contrasting red and lavender on this top pocket? And our double top stitch. Before we do that, let's take a moment and do the job that I don't enjoy, which is trimming on these little threads. I could pretend to ignore them and just go over them, but a good final product that does not make. Wow, Ellie, why can't they be civil and make a 3D printed gummy bouncy cancel castle? You know, for the kids. I do not know. We are kind of disappointed. Or, yeah, like Hansel and Gretel's house, but 3D printed gummies. Maybe we just need a giant gingerbread house. Red raspberry bouncy castle. Yes, exactly. For the kids. We're making printed gummy houses for the kids. Exactly. Again, I'm just trimming this down so I can make sure I get a nice fit with the bias binding. Remove the extra bulk where I don't need it. Okay, come with you. Just scoop those to the side so I can collect them later. Yeah, everything. Just do it for the kids. The kids. Gummy bears for the kids. Gummy bears for the kids. As I know, on the side of the castle, as you know, on the side of the castle, exactly. Oh, that portcullis had the perfect blueberry filling. Oh, the ballistics caliber gummy bear jelly castles. Yes. What a day. I did not, yeah. These pockets are going to be the most spectacular. I will have to make sure that I grab some Oh, you know what? I think instead of gummy bears, I think the gummy worms might be nicer because then I can lay them in a crisscross fashion and we could. Phoenix, you are. What if. Hear me out. This is the. Okay, Phoenix, just get out this ridiculous idea. We get a few 50-yard lengths of the vine rope. We make a grid pattern and then pretend to latch hook gummy worms into it. So not only is our gummy bear pocket nice and squishy, it's also got some loft to it if the worm, like it's yeah, that's my brain purge nonsense. Ballistic red raspberry jelly, now that's straight shooting. It's the right. See if we made a grid and then latch hook gummy worms into this red vine grid. Oh, Allie, salted licorice bouncy castle. Maybe not. Daddy, my eyes are burning. I think that needs another turkey. Oh, you're gnawing on the jelly version of Turska Peavers and it like splurts in the kid. Oh god. Daddy, why did the bouncy house mace me in the face? You're not supposed to be on that side of the castle, kid. That's the adult side of the castle. Can't handle the Turska, get out of the turret. Go back to your portcullis. I know that poor kid is gonna be disappointed and disillusioned. Yeah, that's what we do around the circus, disappointing one kid at a time. What are you doing, kid? Do you think you're trying to get more snacks? Sorry, I'm gonna leave you disappointed. Yeah, I don't have any more snacks open right now. So I might need to order another bag of chicken cubes for my emergent for the zombie apocalypse. Oh right, because now I'm gonna sew this pocket on the other pocket, and then we can have the zipper pocket. These are the most. Is that a more complicated cargo plan? Probably. I shouldn't pat myself on the back for being that unique and awesome. We're just subpartment stuff. Maybe ironing would have been good, but you know how frequent that we've ever seen an iron on this show. I think maybe I've held up to the show during the show like this is my iron, but I think that's as close as anybody's ever gotten to an iron in this program. And we're gonna keep it that way. Mm-hmm. Now we're just going to top stitch on the far edge. Maybe because this one's got the red binding, this should be our first aid pocket. Which I guess that kind of makes sense too, because then if something ever to happen to our leg and somebody was like, oh, there's Phoenix. She doesn't need that gummy bear pocket, ballistic pocket, but it looks like it could double as a first aid pocket. We'll just unzip it and take it for our own uses. Oh, what was that? What are you doing, Chad? Okay. I need to place the blanket for you. What did you get into? You haven't. Let me see if I can finish this pocket. Cats. What are you gonna do with them? I don't know whether he was outside and eating grass and just doing his cleansing routine. Let's do a good trim and trim. Top pocket. Zipper tab. Now, I'm going to fold the tab toward the fold one half of the zipper tab towards the center of the pocket. Lay the other half of pocket on top and stitch close. So now we've got portion of the zipper inside our sandwich, pocket sandwich. That's so fun. So I think I'm gonna trim some of these really bulky sections away because the zipper tab is gonna hold it. Will be enough material. Alright, maybe I just didn't like that section. Take next. Top pocket. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is like super chunky. Covert military grade pocket stitching. Exactly, Allie. Yeah, we needed our super secret Blamo security clearance to just even be allowed in the room with these pocket pieces. They keep them under stitch and key. I heard even Mr. Singer had to sign a NDA. I almost said DOA. That wasn't what I meant. I'm just trying to use everything underneath it. Things are very bulky. There's a lot of bulk. These are very chunky. So chunky I don't know how to talk using my normal speech. I'm gonna increase the pressure on the feed dogs a little bit, or on the presser foot. I feel like taking these pocket pieces with a mallet and like making them a little less bulky. I'll be done in just a minute. Oh no, he's not coming yet. Okay. Oh, you know what would probably help also? Having the appropriate presser foot. I need the edging foot, not my regular foot, and I want this foot. That might marginally make better what I'm trying to get on. Oh, let's get this detachable zipper pocket. Who knew we needed pockets like this? But you know, oh, you have, thanks, I have two away for now, love to and stuff. See, I will see you soon. Thank you so much, software. You have fun. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. TTFN, good sir. I'm probably going to be closing up shop in a little bit soon. Not too long here either, so you're not going to miss much. But I am going to reinforce this zipper pocket. We're going to stitch over this twice. No, minimize the test with these. Maybe. And I'm just again finding the bottom, pressing towards the center. Would it have been a good idea to get the iron and like bash and press this into? I do think it would have been. I feel like there's a little up here. Not let's just you know, thought I trimmed the inner pocket too small, but no, I think it's just perfect. Tiny without an untidy bit. Oh, we played with at least two different trims. We sewed two different gummy bear in pocket. We pasted them onto our pants. We did good today. We showed off our biohazard bag of zippers. Now we're cooking it. Yeah. Oh, Ellie, you know there are hand warmers, but they get hot. I have a thought for a winter survival: an inner warmer pocket, a middle sandwich pocket, and an outer warmer pocket. Yes. Yup, you have got those getting ready for the Arctic survival, the long range patrol out in the tundra, all of the hold, my pocket. And it zips onto the pants, with detachable zipper pocket. So here it is, in situ, on the close-up cam. Here is the base layer of the zipper pocket. I feel like we should add some binding to reinforce this zipper, but we hold one zipper end, two, two zipper ends. We come to the first corner. We rounded the first corner. Are you gonna make it? Why are we stuck on the bottom? Did I not leave in the front? Oh, no, I just needed to sweet talk it a little bit. We've made it around the entire pocket. Oh, wow. We are cooking with gas. We're zipping our pockets. What? So I've got so much pressing and so many ideas. And I don't think is there anything else I have prepared close to hand to work on? I don't even hate on the practice version that we've got two different versions of the pocket. Oh, you know what? Let's continue to be coordinated, and we'll do this bias binding onto this other pocket in red so it looks like, I know, it fits all around. We might need like some type of a little magnet closure. I keep being teased online by these magnetic closures that are like long flexible strip magnets. I And here it is. Don't look at this one corner where it's like squeegee, but the zipper rides nicely just all along. And it works. Who could ask for anything more? My pants work. They cover my leg. I'm just really trimming the bulk really close here. Oops, not at the top. Not that side. Sorry. Alright, just a little bit. Just trying to be good with my tidying. That corner needs a good pressing. Yeah, it does. This whole project could have stood with many steps where I paused and gave things a good pressing. Now, just a food critic bash this one. How dare you? Oh, we are welcome to the Chameleon channel. We try to make sure that no group wants us. We're so horrible, so adorable, pushing all the wrong buttons, sewing all the wrong stitches. They think they'd say, oh, that Phoenix, she's something else. And then they're like, yeah, she is. Send her out back. We don't want her no around here no more. No, not around here no more. She can't go around here no more. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. That food critic isn't going to dash long. They're going to be so excited with all their secret food pockets that they're going to be like, we didn't know what we were saying when we said those things. And please, please let Bueno sell some of your secret apocalypse, zombie apocalypse cargo pants. We won't know how to eat otherwise. We'll be hungry. We'll be so hungry. Maybe I'll let them order. Maybe. No, Allie, we'll see who's laughing last at this clown show. Exactly. Isn't last laugh like the casino? The circus clown is just like the casino. The casino always wins. The house clown always laughs. Clown laughs last. Yeah. Wow, this machine is really taking the numbers of layers of fabric that I'm forcing her to stitch through. Good job, Sphinx. You are crushing it. Oh, really well. That critic is being all smarty pants. The zombies will turn to them, right? Yeah, because they're just gonna get lost. They're gonna forget that they can unzip their their food pocket and use it as a distraction technique. We have emergency flashbangs and food. Startle them with the loud noises and distract them with sacks of food. At least it's definitely at least 4 layers. Yeah, it's no, 6, 7, 8. Because each there's 2 pocket pieces, so that's 3 right there. 4 for the base layer. 5. Yeah, it's a lot. She's taking it like a champ. It's gonna be worse the second time around when I do the top stitching before we do the bottom stitch layer. But I think we got this. She's good. Go for her. All good. Then I'll just fold that over and then stitch it down so it'll coordinate with the other pocket. Ooh, like we planned it. Yeah, yes. She's doing great. Great. No skip stitches. Bobbin sounds perfect. I think if I'd done this out of denim, we might be fighting a little bit differently. Fortunately, this is very skinny, but it adds up after a while. Quiet stomach. If you have those gastric gremlins crouching on the internet, I might get the other two. Just got two more seams, and then I'll start rummaging the fridge like a. We'll pillage the fridge like a Viking. Alright, so I need to get stitched down. And then we'll do our 2 layers of top stitching. And then what's next will be next. Alright, so one top layer. I feel like I should have given this a little bit more give. Okay, some things I did not give enough ease around the curve of this binding layer. I don't like it. I'm gonna unpick it and redo it. So since we're there, I might as well. I think I'm gonna call it a show. I had fun. We got a lot. We played with so much stuff. We played with fun fur and stitched and ruched and pocketed and hands prepped and this and that. So good. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, boys and girls, for hanging out with me this afternoon, this Sunday. I'll be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. What are we working on? Oh no, we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll post some pictures. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just bake. Oh, I wish I had leftover pizza. All right, I gotta stop talking. My brain is thinking of food. All right, I'm just gonna hit the end show button. You guys be awesome. All right, let's be fun.